Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's discussion is on dumping. We will discuss its definition, advantages and disadvantages, and reciprocal dumping. So, coming to the definition, so it is a pricing practice in which a firm sell a good at a lower cost to an exported country and sell that same commodity or same good at a higher price domestically. Okay, so dumping is legal under World Trade Organization rules, and countries use tariff and the quotas to save their domestic industries from dumping. Coming to its advantages, consumers in the importer's country, they gain as they are able to purchase goods at a cheaper cost, and exporters receive subsidies to sell their products at a lower cost, sometimes lower than their manufactured cost. And then thirdly, in this process of dumping, employment generation takes place in exporting country as they are producing in bulk. So now discuss about the disadvantages of dumping. So firstly, subsidies are not sustainable over time as they are too expensive. Second, dumping can have a negative impact on local economy as it can drive out the local producers from competition, and this leads to the job losses. Coming to the reciprocal dumping, which is a very important concept, so we'll discuss its definition first. The idea of dumping suggests that pricing discrimination can actually give rise to an international trade even when the firms in both the countries, that is home and foreign, they produce a homogeneous or the identical product. Okay, so suppose there are two firms, one in home country and the other one in foreign country, and they're producing the homogeneous products and their marginal cost is same. So if they're charging the same price, then there will be no trade. But if an idea of dumping is introduced, or if there is any possibility of dumping, then the trade will emerge. So we'll see how. For example, we'll understand it through some example. If any firm produces 1,000 units of good X at price rupees 5, if a firm wants to increase its production so that average cost can be reduced, if they can increase its production unit to 2,000 units, and they need to sell at rupees 4, or we say that they need to reduce their price so that they can sell an additional output. So in this case, what will firm do? It sell 1,000 units in domestic market at rupees 5 and sell that remaining 1,000 units in foreign market at rupees 4. Hence the trade will emerge, right? So we know that in this case, every firm will restrict the amount of product it sells within its own country, that is 1,000 units, knowing that if they attempt to sell more within the same country, they will have to lower the price of all the domestic sales, right? And it can sell the additional output, that is 1,000 units, abroad at lower cost, like in our example at rupees 4. Then the trade will emerge, and this thing can be done by foreign country also, hence the trade can emerge. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel.